Are not integrated. Why would the TSC try to act so technically and make members lose out on the privileges and benefits that they've had over the years? Mr. National Chairman, it is also a lie that 96,000 teachers formerly designated as P1 who were promoted to B5 with effect from 1st July 2012 will not be promoted under the common cadre to C1 on July 1st, 2020. This is because promotion of teachers who are members of NAD shall strictly be as per the provisions of the scheme of service. That's what TSC are saying, that they will not be promoted. And, by the way, the change of name from P1 to B5 is simply a nomenclature. Nothing much really changed. What teachers are getting is basically basic salaries. And if they were head teachers in job group G or H and they had been moved to grades that were agreed, they are already moved and they are in those grades as per the CPA and must be paid. It is worth noting that the schemes of service which have been used since time immemorial and improved over time guarantee upgrading of this cadre of teachers. And the court was very clear, and it ruled wisely. We shall stand by the orders of the court. Hiyo tutasimama nayo to the last man. The court ordered that TSC and NAT should sit to revise the schemes of services to align it to the pay structure of the CBA. And that's what we are prepared to do. We are ready even today at midnight. And we want to be a little bit different this time, to tell TSC we are ready to meet them at midnight. To do all this work. We have no other business here in Nairobi except to do teachers' work and to operate within the CBA. Consultations, that's what in the CBA. And we are more than ready. If the schemes of services are fully implemented as directed by the court without discrimination, over 103,600 teachers who include head teachers, deputy head teachers, senior teachers, principals, will greatly benefit because of their seniority, experience, acquisition of higher qualification, merit. Those who have done well, they are captured by the scheme. Seniority, experience, it is there in the scheme of service and the code of regulation. And those who have come with academic qualification, it's an intellectual right. We are not vacating that from 2014 to 2019. What TSC should be doing is to look for more money from Parliament to promote teachers. All these are set out in the schemes of service. Tampering with the teachers' pay, what TSC did in essence was to tamper with the teachers' pay. You can imagine thousands and thousands of teachers who went to the bank and realized their salaries had changed against their expectations. These teachers have committed the earnings. Even before an increment in July, teachers commit their earnings in terms of loans, in terms of investments. And let me report to you, many teachers walked to the banks and found their accounts negative or with little, negligible earnings in their accounts, courtesy of an employer who simply sits and decides to do things differently outside the law, completely against the law. In fact, a person taking such an action deserves to be jailed because that's violating the law. We cannot watch you every day violating the law and doing your own things. Tampering with the teachers' pay, recovering money paid to NAD members in the first and second phases, because that's what they intend to do. The NAT members, now is punishment of NAT members. Let us punish NAT because they've won a case in court. That's the story. It's punishing NAT. And it's a case that we did not even take it ourselves. They took it. They want to recover any earnings that members of NAT have earned since 1st of July 2017. Let me tell you, such an action is the biggest provocation of the greatest proportion that we cannot even imagine as a leadership. They have a duty to correct it immediately. Otherwise, if they don't correct the consequences out of it, we will not be able to manage it ourselves. Recovering all this money amounts of the CBA amounts to a scam. It is illegal in nature and unconstitutional. According to ILO standards and statutes and Employment Act, no one can arbitrarily reduce an employer's wage without consent. You cannot reduce a wage. You are employees of media houses. Assuming when you went back to your media houses and your salary has been reduced by half or a quarter, I can imagine the feelings. These are the feelings that the teachers have. And we wonder why this drama. Can't we for once settle, particularly when a dispute has been settled by the court of law? The most reasonable thing is that we must sit and discuss. Once a worker has been awarded a pay rise through a CBA that has been registered and deposited in Employment and Labor Relations Court, such an increment cannot be taken away. So all teachers, and we want to assure teachers, we are not going to let Teacher Service Commission get away with this game. All your earnings, rest assured, it doesn't matter how long they keep this money. The money shall be refunded and paid to you in full with arrears. That one has to be done. I mean, we can't allow members to lose salaries that they've earned. So we want to assure our members. Other actions that have been stated that have been done by TSC, of course, particularly withholding, not even deducting union dues of the union. It's an attack on the union, to crumble, to kill it, to destroy it. This is pure